mean, they kind of sometimes they change the last part of your name into something else,
Yeah.
which makes it into a rude word. So you're lucky I didn't go for that one.
What?
I'll talk to you about it later. Either way, Sangal, they are going to be starting on the T side here, as they will be pushing toward the A site very fast here indeed. Already top middle and just in time because a rotation is coming in. Major, however, doing some work on Banana, but he is completely separate from the rest of the push.
An attempt coming up towards top A through short, and let's see if they can get some control going. Kyler already finds himself one. Snacks adds on top of the pile, and Kyler successfully defends the site, basically. His Logic Man is hunting for Snacks. He will get him at the end there, but unfortunately Minio and Innocent coming in through short and long will together be able to play it out and find themselves control. 1-0 as Anonymo win the pistol yet again, and that is their third pistol in the series so far.
Yeah, not a bad showing from them in that respect,
Definitely
right?
not, yeah.
And just Kyler.
Oh, the fact that Snacks gets a headshot here, right here, like that's insane. This headshot on towards Cart was a little bit out of place.
Yeah, that player
Definitely.
on site really should have taken care of him. But pistols are pistols, more luck than skill, more often than not. Even the best teams in the world struggling to find a very convincing win percentage on those. As we go into the second round here, Sangal looking to even up the economy and the score and get the favor back in their court. But for now, Banana in control of Anonymo, as the T's will be setting their sights toward A. 3 players to receive them, and a flash through smoke coming in shortly. Yes, it is.
Okay, he's gonna go through. Innocent finds one. As in, K actually drops dead. Imor waiting for him in T pit, and he now runs towards B. Major as well goes into second middle. Oh, Major's gonna try and wait out the storm. I like the idea here. Imor gets the kill in CT. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This is beautiful. This is such a brilliant idea. Major, all he has to do now is walk onto a site, plant the bomb, and Imor has to stay alive for at least another 10-15 seconds. He spots him though, Kyler. Spidey sense tingling.
You could
No
almost
bloody
hear
way.
the Pink Panther music as Major was sneaking his way onto A, the bomb on his back, thinking he got away with daylight robbery here, but the getaway he did not. Shot the very last moment, and Emor left in a 1v2, Deagle in hand, but MP9 as well on his back, or I suppose SMGs are usually kept on the very front of the model, so I'll reserve that for later. Either way, a 2v1 and, well, 1v1 ensuing, right? Ooh, looked a bit touchy, but does connect in the end. And 4 picked up, but head taken off. Snacks just too close and too fast.
I thought we almost saw some sort of Ocean's 11 movie there. That was some crazy moves coming out from Sangal, especially Major. The fact that he goes through middle shows how confident he is. But imagine if he had gone through apps, if he had just ran through apps to side. That would have given him the bomb plant surely. And Kyler, by the time he would have reached up middle, the bomb would have already long been planted. And then questionable whether or not they would immediately recognize is it A or is it B. Either way, back at it again. It's going to be an eco round coming out from Sangal. By the looks of it, a pretty standard one, and just a single Kevlar and Emor. The rest, basically, with just what Deagle's at B250. Logic Man doesn't even have that.
Yeah, they're not going
flash.
for a round win here, especially since they're not really sticking together, right? Just split up, look for frags, and if you find 2 kills, I guess we'll be happy about it. And Anonymo, meanwhile, they are just holding on to map control, right? Banana taken, top mid, still in that sort of crossfire position. They were set up, but the player at the back there decided to just hold for March, a passive angle. Why not? Don't want to get rushed down by Tech 9s. They still don't know exactly what's going on, right? So at some point, Sangal are going to have to come together and actually push somewhere, and it looks like that somewhere is going to be Banana, already starting to congregate around it.
Well, they might be given an entry. Minio is peeking through wood here, and he is risking his life. If they get the headshot, it could have turned quite vile quite quickly. But as we can see right now, going back towards A, Snacks is in control, and it should be easy enough of a finisher here for Anonymo. 3-0 start effectively, if the cards don't shuffle and we don't see some ace flushes for Sangal. Which we shouldn't, but again, we shouldn't.
Yeah. push. Not gonna be successful here as a kill does actually go their way, and another one from Paz. Okay, there you go. 2 kills from the Sangal side. I said that's gonna be the win condition for them going forward, and exactly that transpires. Some nice economy damage going the way of the Polacks, and the Turks now, having secured the money themselves, they will be able to fall by here. AKs across the board, perhaps an AWP still incoming as Logic Man is yet to buy, but no scoped weapons in this one. A FAMAS on Innocent and good utility across the board. Let's see where this leads. Initially, 3 players toward the B-bomb site, and Sangal should be doing some kind of a fast A approach to take care of that, but will not. We'll be contesting Banana instead.
This certainly looks like it is going to be a little bit of an early fight. Sangal, they are committing with 2 players into this. Seymour, there's the Molotov on the cross, but the counter molly and a nade could be devastating. But in Sandback's case, Scott Emor will come in for the refrag. Unfortunately for Mayer, it's a little bit late, but the return still comes. Sangal, they find themselves an all-important 4-on-4.
And execute just brewing, right? That Molotov is going to be hitting Minyo if it's the right kind of molly. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be the one for New Box. Either way, Anonymo going to be defending this bomb site with 2 players, and that's going to be quite an advantage for the Sangal side, especially with that opening frag already. Emor all the way up close, waiting late for this utility to be pushed out, and Minyo finds him right away. Innocent still on the other side of that smoke, finds the kill, the second as well, and Paz left all alone, can't really do much, and Anonymo, they pick up their 4th round, and Sangal for now. And what kind of a play can they even do here? I suppose sending the hero AK somewhere would be good, but I don't think they're going to be going for a straight-up rush, given the amount of utility they have, and the Tech-9's rushing would be nice, but unless the entries go your way, then the round is kind of thrown away, right? But if it does work, then you have all that utility set up for the afterplant with the enemy's guns in your hands as well, so definitely something to consider. But it looks like Banana will not be on the menu for now. Just gonna be some second mid presence. Mid presence as well. Well, the CTs just lob their grenades away and force them on back. But Emor ready to push through, and that flash, I think he's gonna get flashed into Banana real soon. That's gonna be a dangerous spot here for Minyo. Actually, that's a smoke engine is lining up, so not sure what the long-term plan is.
This is gonna be a smoke for top Banana. For the wall, I believe, if I am seeing it correctly. For the CT lineup, you have to be a little bit more far back. Yeah, you have to be behind that barrel, not in front of that barrel for the CT lineup. Or, no, that is the CT lineup. Okay, fair enough. Then the other way around. My bad.
Yeah. Ooh, fast execute. Minyo goes down.
That's beautiful, actually. Minyo being too close on Banana. And see, this is exactly what I talked about at the start of this goddamn round. Anonymo. They do it again, and again, and again, and again. And we just keep on seeing this kind of mistake. And K, good enough for 1, sure, but it's going to be a 3v4. Kyler does return 3v3. Bomb is still planted. And Engine, oh, okay, Innocent. Quick on his toes. And look at the flank from Major. Oh, this could be beautiful if he plays it off.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, 1 kill does go his way. Now the CTs, they know there's a fire burning behind them they need to escape from, and Kyler gets the refrag. The bomb will not get defused to the end, however, as he is forced off by that amazing Molotov from Major. However, the gunfight does go his way. Diminished HP, not going to be a problem, as he does have a defused kit, and he is able to defuse this in the end. The 5th for Anonymo, not sure how they keep getting away with it. These kinds of holes in their defenses just aren't biting them in the behind. As Sangal, they really just didn't have the wherewithal to win that afterplan, right?
Well, unfortunately, they were a little bit too eager to find more frags, and instead of playing the crossfire, instead of helping each other, they went for the takes, and well, they paid for the price for the frags, and they paid with their lives for it. The price quite high, quite steep. 5-0. Anonymo can be lucky to have won that one last, as Emor is already pushing fast into Banana. Look at this tag, as he will find himself the first, the second. Oh my God, Emor! He just goes absolutely hamtastic here on towards Anonymo. B-side again lost fully. Emor keeps on going, keeps on giving the gift that keeps on taking. Emor, are you kidding me? He just...
Oh my god.
He just goes. He doesn't stop. He just plummets the entirety of Anonymo into darkness, and that's going to be Kyler left. Like, how do you react to that? How the hell do you stop that?
Well, the answer is you don't. You just sort of lay down and wait for it to be over, I suppose. Emor searching for the ace now. Might even find the saving player in apartments. Holy, 4 kills, all of them entries, and then subsequent pushes into enemy territory where he just keeps finding kill after kill after kill. Not going to be a safe space here for Kyler, however, as Engine, he might walk into this room and at least give away his position so that Emor can get the kill in the end. Ooh, not even ready for it. I mean, he was looking at the angle, but Engine just a little bit too wide for Kyler to flick toward him. That's going to be the first for Sangal. Finally, a success story, and all it took was an explosive 4K performance from one of the players.
I mean, all it took is Emor going absolutely ham. Just crazy.
This is ham sandwich. It's Easter season right now.
This is ham egg sandwich with extra mayo on top.
Hams are all over the supermarkets now, and this guy knows how to get it done. Okay, Sangal, a great start here, and Anonymo already saving their money. Looks like they didn't have that much longevity, given that there was a 5-0 scoreline just now. Too many players dying on those 1 rounds.
Definitely one too many, and as you can see, in this instance, there are 4 smokes up, so if they play their cards right, they could still abuse this round to their own favor. They'll need to be very careful with these peaks. I mean, I've literally pointed out the round previous how aggression can be easily punished, and Anonymo had an issue yesterday specifically against Sinners with this, and today they lose the first round because of it. Let's see if perhaps it will be the second as well, as we should expect it, though I'm not really ready to let these Deagles just die out in vain without a fight actually given.
In their matchup against Extremum, Sangal did manage to get 6 rounds on their half. As I remembered, it wasn't a very convincing T side, so definitely not something they want to repeat, right? They want to get more than that. This one, of course, is a bit of a gimme round, as they've already secured the A side in such a way that they basically surrounded all the CTs holding it. No real chance for them to do anything, especially with armed with just pistols, and that's going to be leaving Minho and Kate to find anything they possibly can. Some rifles, perhaps. They're all really toward the outside of apartments and outside of library, and that's a bit too much of an open angle for these pistols to be peeking into. But maybe later, when the T's have already scurried off into their saving positions, they can walk out and get those rifles. Looks like that's what Minho is trying to do, but might get held by Logic Man and Major pushing toward him.
A way into this, yeah. Like they're gonna check this because they know that the exits will be attempted, or at least that rifles will be attempted to be salvaged. Obviously, so in this case, Sangal, it's smart that they keep themselves on their toes. They don't allow this to translate into a disaster. You know, losing an AWP or an extra AK would surely be a little bit too much. But in any case, it is the second round to Sangal. Their T side of Inferno at least picking up for quite a little bit of a flaming start, as the economy comes crashing down for Anonymo. They still have a Deagle up and a few P250s, but beyond that, not much more. And let's see how this one splits.
Heavy presence.
Already! Oh, okay.
The spray down does happen. All of them headshots. Most of them through smoke. Very well played. And that's going to be a completely disheveled and destroyed Anonymo's side. The Polacks, better luck next time, as the bomb is still yet undecided, but really doesn't matter where they decide to go, right? Any place they go, as long as they're together, pistols are guaranteed to do nada and zilch.
Well, we should expect a frag, maybe 2, but beyond that, as you say, pretty much nothing more. A weapon has been thrown away as far as I could tell as well, so they won't allow this to be retrieved, or wouldn't allow it to be retrieved. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Observer, kindly. Big shout out to the Observer, by the way. Much love, much love. I'm not sure. I believe it's not Mixy, but it's actually Shiki. Wait, my God, I'm actually bumming out on this one. Damn it. Oh, it's Skipper. Oh, thank you, production. Thank you very much. I didn't hear it there for the first time. Appreciate it. Big shout out to Skipper, man. I love the observing. On point. You know, unlike Chev, who sometimes misses a lot of kills. JK, JK. In any case, 5-3. Hey, let's see if this banana hold will work. And yes, Minio blinded, still gets the frag, though. Sangal, I'm a little bit perplexed as to how they want to deal with this round. I mean, instead of having a fallen flash, okay, they want to keep trying towards banana, I guess.
Yeah, two players. They thought they could, sneak on up, together, but just the AWP picking one of them off does kind of throw a wrench into that plan. And now plan B, well, that was going toward A. Maybe a lucky kill out of apartments could have changed things around. Not the case, however, as Sangal left in a 2v5 situation. No real map to speak of. Does actually find a kill for Paz, but a crossfire on top mid is going to be good for a kill. Just Major left, of course. 40 seconds left to save this AWP, and I don't think there's enough hiding spots on Inferno to save him at this point. He's already getting pushed from underpass over there. Someone is on the other side of it. Banana pushing as well.
Yeah, Innocent is basically being the lurker. In this case, gonna cross in towards middle, try and prevent Major from saving. Actually, he's going back to second mid and just waiting in... Wow, he's actually waiting in Mexico. Interesting. I would have expected him to move one to one or the other side. 7 seconds, and he does not see Major. So unfortunately won't be able to take him down, and they don't give chase. Like, the fact that 4 players are alive on Anonymo, and they don't give chase to the one man with the op. Kind of weird, but okay. It is going to be the 6th round coming up for Anonymo. Oh, another giveaway by Skin Baron, guys. Go check it out. Go be ready to type into your account on Skin Baron at redeem code.
Print
I believe it is.
Button. It's in the top right of the keyboard.
Yeah.
You go to Skin Baron and you click and you put that code in. You got to be fast though. There's a lot of people trying to do it.
I mean,
at the same time.
if you press print screen when the code is up, the only thing you have to do, open up Paint and then Control V, and you will copy paste the picture you made, and then you have the code. Voila. So that's for all the newbies who don't have light
these days just like point their phone at the screen and take a picture.
Or that. Yeah, that can work as well.
I'm not a fan of that. Over. Not gonna lie.
It's bad photos though. Bad photos.
Incredibly
Like
bad.
Yeah, like
But
if you
it gets
picture
the
the
job done, I
screen, there's
suppose.
like the flicker of the hertz, right?
Yeah,
be
some
seen,
kind
and
of
that sucks.
screen door effect going on as well.
Yeah.
And the effect on this round so far has been that Sangal have crept their way up the middle.
Oh,
but
great
Innocent
challenge.
on the edge of the smoke does get one kill. Makes it look like he ran away and goes for the second. Innocent. A huge play there toward long, guaranteeing the round for his team as yet another player falls, this time in Boiler. Just a very failed top mid take there, as B seems to be the last-ditch effort here for the Turks. A double
no chance.
CT hold is going to be taking care of Emor and Logic. Well, is he going to be saving for 40 seconds, or is he going to just run in here with an op? It looks like he chose the latter option, but does not check the first box, and that's going to be the end of him.
Unfortunately, with the op, he's very immobile, so he has to make a fast move, and in this case, wasn't the right call. By the way, for Innocent, that flash from Kyler really helped out, and it gave him a double frag here, and could have been even a triple or more if they had been still stacked on top mid. Sangal, unfortunately, after getting the 3 rounds, they're back at losing 2 in a row. Now, they do have another rebuy right in their hands, but it's ripe for the taking here, as Anonymo will be pushing down middle. I love the aggression. Let's see if they can get anything out of it. As Kyler keeps on giving, keeps on taking. Oh, the timing here, perfect. Anonymo, they will get away with 3 frags. Paz and Logic Man left. And it is highly unlikely they'll get anywhere here, as Innocent takes down both. Jesus, what a one-sided affair right now. Anonymo. This is a very different side of the Polish team that we're seeing here than what we expected on Nuke, or even got on Nuke. And I'll be honest, Tideman, this is very well thought out by Anonymo, and their aggression is unprecedented.
Yeah, unlike the first map where it was just a game of who screws up their CT side less, in this one, of course, it is going to be who plays their CT side better. And it seems like, well, the Polacks, they're doing a good job here as the defenders. Only 3 rounds in consecutive sequence, of course, for Sangal. But that's going to be everything they got, and their loss bonus already built up will be triggering them to be a little bit more aggressive with their buys, more money available, of course. So for this one, not exactly sure what they're going to be going for. It looks like, yeah, the timer is almost up and they buy last second. Why spend the buy time to buy? Cringe? What? Why would you do that? Just buy last second? Lol. The Anonymous side, however, they're going for banana control, and there's no terrorists to contest it, and they're not even playing very fast, just waiting for the CT pushes, which will not be coming, as we can see on the minimap.
Oh, this is an interesting change for Sangal, though. We're used to seeing them play very aggressive. We're used to seeing them play like crazy and go into these fast takes, be it banana, be it apps. They seem to be intent in taking their time, intent in flushing out Anonymo, forcing them to make a mistake themselves. And this is what they were playing on Nuke, right? That's one of the reasons, that's one of the mentions I did, or one of the ideas I kind of floated for a second there, where Anonymo's aggression was unprecedented. And even here in Inferno, we saw it at the start when Sangal did get the 3 rounds. Anonymo definitely wasn't too careful.
Yeah,
Deep
this has
CT
just
smoke.
really been a game of Innocent and Emor sort of going tit for tat, top fragging for their teams. Let's see how they can do in this one, however. A push through the smoke, no flash to assist is going to be just catastrophic for the terrorist side. Sure, they do get the 2 kills they expected they needed to get, but a third was present. Snacks already on the corner, ready to spring into action. And I'm not sure I liked what I just saw there from the Turks. A push through the smoke with good weaponry as well. Never gonna be an advisable option. Oh, the flash did come, but Kane was just behind the sandbags and it didn't flash him at all.
Yeah, he was just tucked away in the right corner at the right time to not be blinded, and that will give the 9th round to Anonymo. This is getting a little bit out of hand, I'm not gonna lie. This is certainly concerning. Sangal's choice of map is not going the way as planned, and oh, peek into second middle, lovely flash, lovely 2-man peek. Aggression unprecedented, and finally they'll be showing what they're capable of. Anonymo, this was a well-thought-out play, a well-thought-out aggro maneuver. Something that we get to rarely enjoy these days, since it is quite a risky play. We actually had a bit of a discussion with my team yesterday night with this exact scenario, basically second mid-peaking and how it works. If you go with a single player, it's very risky because that's a single target for them to focus on, and usually that's, easy frags. If you go with 2, there's a lot higher of a chance that you get the first entry or even an advantage. But a lot of times on gun rounds, you would have 3 players on second mid, 1 on bridge and 2 under bridge, or 2 bridge and 1 under going towards a balcony. And that can really ruin your day if you're not ready and, if they are hitting their marks. But look at this, in this current round, the 14th, it's a B push by Sangal. They lose a majority of their HP. The spray through already coming, as well as Zemor is down to 28. They haven't even seen a single opponent, and they're already losing half of their HP.
Yeah, they were thinking of pushing the smoke as well, but perhaps getting PTSD flashbacks to the previous time they attempted such a feat. Hearing a Molotov on the other side of that smoke as well, they do get out of dodge real quick, as they know that this route is not going to bear fruit if this remains the main plan of action. For now, though, pumping the brakes just a little bit to give the CTs time to redisperse themselves. We'll be setting them sights toward the A site this time, as Major is the only man left behind with an AWP to hold the corner. That's going to be a kill for them, and now the CTs, they can't even rotate an extra man toward this A site. It's been a great set of plays from the Sangal Esports side. That banana presence really paying dividends right now.
I mean, A lot of dividends to be paid out. Sangal, though, the angle for him more advantageous as Anonymo lose a second player. And it is down to the man himself in Graveyard. Kyler, can he make a difference? SK is coming hot through CT. Imor, he will not expect this, surely. But be it expected or not, doesn't really change the outcome for K. It's a 1v3. Does he try this? Surely not. I mean, it is not the last round. He doesn't need to throw away the op or the AK that he can still salvage there in library. The op, namely. And he's still kind of lingering. But yeah, there we go. He's going to exit now. Will he retrieve the op? Again, clearly, the idea is there. Although, this is getting a little bit out of control, Sirman.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get the defuse at all, but another extra kill would have been quite huge here, as the Sangal economy not doing too hot in this last round of the half would have been a great place to make them sweat a little bit, but just a lot of money saved up on them, really. So I don't know what the long-term effects of this are going to be. It looks like we're just going to be giving them some time to redistribute all of their guns, and it looks like an AK per person has been secured, but look at this, no utility on logic. So if one more player had died there, looks like we would have had a worse weapon and even less utility on one of the players. So definitely could have been good if we saw that, but we didn't. Another beat push coming in. Emor looking to
look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yes, again, 2 kills on the entry, and Snacks is the only one left. He doesn't even have to really do anything, as the smoke does cover off Emor, and he just, the balls on this, man. He pushed into CT. He's hiding tree already. They're not seeing this coming at all, the CT side.
No, this is a disaster. I mean, the fact that Emor just runs into Banana, no reply, no nothing. Anonymo don't even have a single Molotov to cover him in that push, and in the end, Sangal, they look like they might be going for the 5th. Emor, as accurate as ever, and down to Kyler it goes, a 1v5. Last round for the first half, 10-5. We finish off quite successfully here. Sangal, I mean, they won't be happy, but 5 rounds T side is not the worst. It could have been a far worse outcome given how we started, given how it looked at the beginning. And again, let's rephrase the fact that this is the T side of Sangal Esports. And yesterday we were mentioning how Sangal are better as the terrorists, and absolutely they are. But it is their home turf, and we should be expecting them to be able to make some sort of a return journey on our second half as they take a timeout.
A bit heartbreaking, because Emor is the only one really fragging out on the Turkish side right now, right? He's got 16 kills to his name, and the first person under him, Logic Man, only has 8. The rest have just like around that neighborhood of kills, and well, the top guy having twice as many while you are losing in this kind of fashion, never going to be a good sign. Meanwhile, in the CT camp, Anonymo, they do have 14 kills on Innocent and 13 on Kyler, so that's 2 players fragging out currently, doing their work, and that's why they secure more rounds. Now, the terrorists will be the Polacks with 1 player on utility, and the CTs have picked out 2 players for their utility duties, with a flash coming in for second mid, but I think that's called off, as top mid is the push, and Snacks finds the first.
Baz will return, Logic Man will hold his line as Major helps out through under pillar. And the 4th player has rotated off of a B. This could be a critical mistake. They're rotating over Logic Man as well. And in this case, Engine, he's got a nade, a smoke, and a flash. He has to use this, and soon. He has to at least throw something out there. Otherwise, this is going to be a big problem. Sangal, they are losing control. Good nade. Won't do critical damage, though. It is still Innocent that keeps himself above a healthy amount. And Logic Man, good return. Back to a 4v2.
The push should be coming in any second now. Plenty of time to defuse this bomb if the kills go your way, but they're not. 2 for the T side already. A 2v2 looking very bad here for the Turks, as the push will come in. The kills should do, but no, Paz, he still has only 1 more kill to find, and not enough time to defuse this bomb. Yes, he does have the kit, but Innocent knows all you have to do is count to 3 in your head and then peek, and the peek does happen. A subsequent headshot to follow.
Well, that was a little bit unfortunate, as we could see beginning over with a mid-push coming out from Anonymo, trying to take control early. They even got an entry in towards, I believe it was Engine in Boiler, that immediately got caught by Snacks. Good returns coming back and forth from Sangal. Unfortunately, they rotated over a third player, or the last player from B, a little bit too soon, and they paid the price for it, losing the site, losing the round effectively. 11-5 as the second pistol, and subsequently the fourth overall pistol goes to Anonymo again. Like, they took 4 pistols in 2 maps. This is... Well, in total of 2 maps, so they won all pistols. I mean, the fact that they win is amazing. That's 4 rounds just on pistols, plus if you count, let's say, 1 more round afterwards, that's more than enough. That's almost 8 rounds after a final calculation on both maps, and that can be a game changer if I've ever seen one. And Sangal, in a way, remind me of Extremum, how, Extremum lose their own pistols so much.
Absolutely. Definitely some overlap between the two teams, and we'll be seeing here Anonymo a commanding position for now. Banana and top middle in control, meaning the CTs are very hard pressed to rotate anyone anywhere, too scared that the take will occur at any one time, and it looks like a B split is in the cards. Actually, a smoke toward Arch does occur, and the A-per seems to be on the menu now, with more players coming through long than short. The short guys being a little bit late won't really matter, but Emor from the side does find a scout kill, and the cavalry has officially arrived here over. This is not over yet. 2v2.
Well, it might not be over yet, but it soon will be, most likely. Sangal, Major, is on the verge of dying, and he is about to snuff out, as his flame is very weak and very poor. In comes Engine. 1v2. He's got a Galil. Timing is on him, but unfortunately not the position, as Kyler takes him out of commission. 12-5. We should be seeing another eco, or, well, we will be seeing an eco. The odds on Gamdom as well, still favoring Anonymo. Excuse me, was it? No, it was Anonymo that was favored.
It was favoring Anonymo, but to win this whole best of 3.
Not
because
the map
Sangal,
itself,
I assume those odds are for the entire.
It should be the whole series. Yes.
So basically, Sangal presumably going to be losing this one, right? But the next map, of course, will be Vertigo when it's anyone's game at that point. We'll be seeing where that goes. For now, this round is not going too far. It's going nowhere fast. K already finding Emor on Banana, and that's going to be Banana control for the terrorist side. Now all they have to do is gather and go somewhere together. It looks like B is going to be on the menu for now. It's already burning. The namesake of Inferno really being earned today, as the Deagles cannot hold anything. No armor, no nothing. Not going to be able to do much. That's not even a kill goes the way of the Turks this time.
A little bit unfortunate, but Sangal. It was an eco. We were to be expecting this. Not a surprise here, if we're honest. In any case, Anonymo 13-5, control in their hands, and if I take it out of your book here, out of your playbook, 13-2 X result, one of the hardest comebacks that we'll ever see for Sangal, and one of the more crazy of moments. And what a shot by Engine! What shots, more specifically. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the outcome nor the position of Anonymous. Still 13, still an advantage, and now Sangal. This is kind of it, isn't it? This is where they have to prove their worth and win it all, or they are going home empty-handed, as this is the elimination match. And yeah, sure, it's third map still behind it all, and that's Vertigo, but do you really want to face off Anonymo once they warm up on Vertigo?
I think they're going to have an easier time on Vertigo than coming back from a 13-5. Certainly a very difficult position to be in, given how good Anonymo was on their CT side. Sangal can't quite replicate. Anonymo now, as the terrorist, pushing onto short, finding Logic Man in transition, just too slow. Thought he would hit the shot, but wasn't ready to get swarmed. Neither was Engine on that balcony area. Just too many terrorists to deal with at once, as the bomb surely will get planted soon, and the smokes have already fallen. 3, in fact. If you stack 3 smokes, it becomes a wall. It's a rule. Innocent, it's a wall bang through all of those smokes into Emor, and, well, yet another one falling. This is just a weird round altogether. Paz, however, on the edge of the smoke, manages to find 1 at least. Almost 2.
Let's see. Major, he has no kit, so time is against him. 20 seconds left. 1v1 finds Kyler, who's a little bit too overexposed. Innocent on default, and he's not going to be spotting it fast enough, but Innocent! 1 HP! 1 in chat, boys. 1 in chat as Anonymo salvage the gun round. Find the 14th. 4 in a row, more specifically, after a devastating 10-5 half in their favor. And they find the round victory. My lord. Oh, this is going to hurt in the long run for of course, Sangal. Like, this is their map pick, man. This is where they excel usually on.
Yeah.
Or at least usually do excel on.
Not today.
Well, Anonymo yesterday lost at 12... no, they won at 8-7, but lost at 16-12, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, definitely going to be repeating history here. This looks to be a bit of a stomp. You know, on both side really doing their stuff here. Just too aggressive on the T sides as well, not even mentioning how well they played that CT side, right? Having everything locked down. This time, pushing very confidently toward top mid. That kill on Logic was everything they needed for the previous round. But for this one, they need banana control, and that's exactly what they're going to get. 2 kills go their way. The CT's pushing through smokes, not going to be finding the refrags. No, I don't think there was any kind of a win scenario there for him, actually.
No. More specifically, right now for Sangal, is there any point for them to even attempt this retake? Like, when you look at it objectively...
None whatsoever.
I don't think there's any point in even trying. Just save what you have, hope for the best, you know, play on the strengths in the last round of this map, because that's what you're going to have left. And yeah, Logic Man, of course, as the name would suggest, he is dictated by Logic, and he's already pulling away. Won't throw away his FAMAS or Kevlar. And this is truly a disaster. Sangal, their defense CT side is horrendous, and there is no denying it. Not a single round on their CT side so far. That's how bad it is. 5 in a row. Yep. Now, of course, give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, losing the pistol, losing the second round since it's a force buy, and then the third round as well since it's an eco. Fair. That's 3 rounds. That's still, currently, that's still 2 rounds that they lose here in between. You know, if you want to look at it like that. But in essence, Sangal really did need that
going
pistol.
Their way at all.
Yeah,
not even close. Like, even if you put the eye test to it, and Anonymo just kind of stomped them, steamrolled them, push on through.
I mean,
let's really activating the Virtus plow, dusting that one off in the garage, right?
Let's just add here that, of course, Sangal kind of needed that pistol. Like, they really did need that second pistol, and I think underneath everything and subconsciously we already kind of thought about, okay, if they lose the pistol, this map is pretty much gone. And yeah, it's going exactly like this. You already said it like a few rounds ago that, you know, it's most likely going to be the day after tomorrow here for Sangal, and let's see if indeed they can still make something out of it. 15-5, 10 rounds in a row. Good nades, but unfortunately this time only Pass takes the majority damages. The return is there.
If K gets flashed here, this is a double kill again.
No, he's ready.
He peeks,
he's ready.
Flashed, but does fall. Major okay at least answers back. Still in an advantageous position for the terrorists. Look at this. Not only did they get a kill, sure it was traded, but the extra HP damage is done as well. The CT's forced forward. Just... they were at a disadvantage over. They had to go and get something done,
but not one by one.
Not one by one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, go group up on the corner and then spread out wide together, both at the same time. You, at the very least, you have a chance of a refrag, almost guaranteed. Instead, now 2v4. We know where this is headed, ladies and gents. Let's not tarry any longer. Innocent gets a frag, and pretty much the last man alive, Major with 8 HP. By the time the smoke clears, he's dead.